My true crime video today might be a little different than normal. So, I bought a book from Barnes and Noble that has been shipped to my house. And you'll get one guess. One guess. It's not my book. My book's from Amazon. If you want to get a hard copy of my book, I have to do that. I have to get an Amazon gift card to buy my own book and put it out. But this is the book that everyone's been talking about. And I'm so fucking excited and dire. Yes. It is, that's right, I'm Glad My Mother's Dead by Jeanette McCarthy. Carty. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I love you. I just am terrible with names. Impressively funny, an important cultural document. A Simon and Schuster book, $27.99. Okay, let's read the back. Jeanette McCartney is the queen of lemonade from lemons, using her trauma to wave a painful, funny story to all illustrated the common fiction of teenage girls in America, an important culture document just as much as a searing personal one. Jeanette's road to finding herself removed from the experience of her mother is impressively funny. She fuses relationships, complex grief, religious whiplash, and Hollywood trauma into a bold story with a specific comedic voice. Gerald, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. With her courage, I might write a book about what I went through, but not. I'm gonna change name stories a little bit. It's gonna be based on true facts, but a little bit changed because I am not getting into trouble. Plus, I'm still scared of my abusers. So, it might be a story that it might be like, hey, I've heard some of this from you. What the fuck is going on? Why didn't you use your real name? Because I'm scared. How can a book be so sad and so funny? It's an art, and Jeanette McCurdy has mastered it here. I'm Glad My Mother Died is hysterically and heartbreaking and fantastic all at the same time. Jenny Lawrence, New York Times bestseller author from Fabulously Happy. I'm Glad My Mother Dead is a furious, sad, brave, acknowledging, honest, heart-wrenching, and utterly compelled. McCarthy writes with a keen sight and startling compassion, whether showing how dysfunction can seem normal to those most affected, the torture of eating disorder, or the mindfuck that is child stardom. McCurdy brings readers deep into the middle, so often hidden from outside. This is a beautiful, creative, coming-of-age story as fierce as it is authored. McCarthy's book is a curious picture of herself as a child actor, devastatingly honest and with great understanding of the psychological and emotional outrating at deep level. It's a revealing read, entertaining, and very touching. Jeanette's career as an actor was simply a character in much more important stories. She is a natural writer with a wonderful sense of humor. Her story is heartbreaking, with a nice balance of hope. I could not put this book down. Everyone is stating her book is amazing. I went through some crap, a different type of abuse, and I was very poor and not a child actor. But her stories and others like it, like Mommy Knows Best or Mommy Dearest, For Love of a Child, like different books that are based around true things, a lot of the time has happened, and It gives me the courage to talk about what I've been through, and probably gonna start putting it into a book soon. A heartbreaking and hilarious memoir by iCarly and Sam and Kat star Jeanette McCurdy and her struggle as a former child actor, including eating disorders, addiction, and a complex relationship with her overbearing mother, and how she retook control of her life. Jeanette McCarthy was 6 years old when she had her first acting audition. Her mother's dream was for her only daughter to become a star, and Jeanette would do anything to make her mother happy. So she went along with what her mother called calorie restriction eating little and weighing yourself 5 times a day. I kind of did that. Not from my stepmother kind of made me do that, which is ironically funny and sad. I'm going to relate to this story so sadly. She endured expensive at-home makeovers while mom cringed. Your eyelashes are invisible. Okay, you think Dakota Fanning doesn't tint hers? She was even showered by mom until age 16, and was also forced to share her diaries, emails, and her entire income. Yes. When I had my journals and I wrote something and my sister showed my parents, I had to scribble it out. You can almost see what I wrote, but you can barely tell what it says. It's pretty bad. I can relate, and this story is going to mean so much to me. And I'm glad my mother died. Jeanette recounts all of this in unflicking detail, just as she chronicles what happened when the dream finally came true. Cast on a Nickelodeon series called iCarly, she is rushed into fame. Though mom is ecstatic, emailing fan club monitors and getting on a first name basis with the paparazzi. Hi, Gail. Jeanette is riddled with anxiety, shame, and self loathing, which manifest into eating disorders, addiction, and a series of unhealthy relationships. These issues only got worse when, soon after taking the lead in the iCarly spinoff Sam and Cat, alongside Ariana Grande, her mother dies of cancer. Finally, after discovering therapy and quitting acting, Jeanette embarks on recovery and decides for the first time in her life what she really wants. Told with refreshing candor and dark humor, I'm Glad My Mom Is Dead is an inspiring story of resilience, independence, and the joy of shampooing your own hair. Well, that is disturbing that her mother did that to her. Let's see what else this book has to say. I'm curious because you would think that parents would treat their children with respect, but no. And poor thing, there has been issues where all these celebrity kids, a lot of the time, their parents take their money, use it up, and they don't have any money for when they're an adult. So all the work they put in was literally gone. I've heard about that, and I think there was supposed to be something out there to keep it from getting to that point. It happened to a child star, and I think there was something that they did. What is this? Okay. I'm curious what this all is. Members get free shipping every day. Barnes & Noble, some exclusive apps. Ask a bookseller, visit BN and membership for more details. I have a membership. Well, my grandma does. But I do like Barnes & Noble. Maybe I'll get more books shipped to my house. Okay, they gave us some coupons, it looks like. Spring, Green Chef, DoorDash, which goes on later. Harry's sharp new look, still smooth on your legs. harrys.com/reading. Get your trial set. $13 value. 5 German blades. Honest price. Quality guaranteed. harrys.com/reading. Really random. I wasn't expecting any of that, but thanks. Really weird. But I'll give them to family who may or may not be able to use these. 1 meal kit for eating well. Green Chef. Spring meals are in a bowl. Plus free shipping at greenchef.com/redeem. Let your spring table clean cauliflower ingredients, sustainable source produce, and primary proteins in every box, bursting with variety of wealthy of menu options for every lifestyle from vegan to keto plus paleo. That might work for me. I'll ask my stepdad. Simply delicious, step-by-step recipes guaranteed to brain or time in the kitchen. Maybe I will look into this Green Chef and see what they have. Go green. Go to greenchef.com. Choose your plan. Use your stuff. Restaurants come to you. Your favorite restaurant delivered. DoorDash. Order with DoorDash app at DoorDash.com. Let's see. Restaurants and more delivered to your door. Order with the DoorDash app or at DoorDash.com. Enter your address, choose a restaurant, track your delivery. Proud to partner with local and national restaurants includes the Cheesecake Factory, Chipotle. I have no idea what this one is. It has like a little pepper with an S. Outback and Jersey Mike Subs. I don't know what the little pepper is. If anyone knows what the little pepper is, let me know because I have no clue. I think I'm gonna check out this Green Chef and give the other one to my family because I am a vegetarian, kind of. That's a whole nother story. Maybe I'll add it into the book that I'm starting to write. I wanted to read the Prology, Prologue. It's strange how we always give big news to loved ones in a coma, as if a coma is just a thing that happens from a lack of something to be excited about in your life. Mom is in the ICU at the hospital. The doctor told us she has 48 hours to live. Grandma, Grandpa, and Dad are out in the waiting room, calling relatives and eating vending machine snacks. Grandma says nutty butters soothe her anxiety. I'm standing around Mom's tiny comatose body with my 3-year-old brother Marcus, the together one, Dustin, the smart one, and Scott, the sensitive one. My 3 older. Okay, hang on. I'm standing around Mom's tiny comatose body with my 3 older brothers, Marcus, the together one, Dustin, the smart one, and Scott, the sensitive one. I wipe the corner of her crusty eyes with a rag, and then it begins. Mom together leans over and whispers into Mom's ear. I'm gonna move back to California soon. We all perked up, excited to see if Mom might suddenly jolt awake. Nothing. Then Smart steps forward. Mom, you know, Mama, Kate, and I are getting married. Again, we all perked up, still nothing. Sensitive steps forward. Mommy, I'm not listening to what Sensitive says to try and get Mom to wake up because I'm too busy working on my own wake up mentality. And now it's my turn. I wait until everyone else goes down to grab some food so that I can be alone with her. I pull the squeaky chair close to her bed and sit down. I smile. I'm about to bring the big guns. Forget weddings, forget moving home. I got something more important to offer. Something I'm sure Mom cares about more than anything. Seriously? Here we go. Mom, I am so skinny right now. I'm finally down to 89 pounds. Oh, for Jesus Christ's sake. Excuse my language. Fuck off. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, no. That's not okay. 89 pounds in an adult or teenager. Like, no. That's not... No! Oh, my fucking head. I still deal with my eating disorder. And before you go, you're fat. You don't have an eating disorder. I deal with it every day. I've been trying to... How do I say? Beat it every day. I tried to gain weight to keep myself from getting so bad. I almost ended up in the hospital. I had no muscle in my body. Which is another conversation. Yeah, this is going to be a book. But 89 pounds, I wanted to be 44 pounds as a teenager. And that's not healthy for you, yourself, or anyone. 89 pounds. Oh. Jeez Louise, that's so fucking messed up. I'm in the ICU with my dying mother, and the thing that I'm sure will get her to wake up is the fact that in the days since Mom's been hospitalized, my fear and sadness have morphed into the perfect anorexic motivation cocktail. And finally, I have achieved Mom's correct goal. Wait for me. 89 pounds. That's not achieved. Yeah, I know how you feel. And I want to slap your mom. No offense, because that just makes me fucking mad. And this, I'm trying so hard because all I want to do is cuss this book out from just the sentence, and we haven't even gotten that far. Ooh, US, $27.99. Canada, $36.99. Okay. Jeez, 89 pounds. That's not healthy for anyone that's an adult or teenager. Period. Okay. Correct goal, wait for me. 89 pounds. I'm so sure this fact will work that I lean all the way back in my chair and promptly close my legs. I wait for her to come and wait and wait and wait. But she never does. She never comes to, and I make sense of it. If my weight isn't enough to make Mom to wake up, then nothing will be. And if nothing can wake her up, then that means she's really going to die. And if she's really going to die, what am I supposed to do with my life? My life purpose has always been to make Mom happy, to be who she wants me to be. So without Mom, who am I supposed to be now? And then this is the before. So my guess is before all that. Let's see. The present in front of me is wrapped in Christmas paper, even though it's the end of June. We have had so much paper left over from the holidays because Grandpa got the dozen roll set from Sam's Club, even though Mom told him a million times that it wasn't even that good of a deal. That sounds like my relatives. Oh, your book is so relatable and I haven't even gotten that far. Thank you for being a relatable person. And if you ever decide to go back to acting, I would love to see your acting. If you ever decide to do something else, I'm gonna find your podcast. I think if you decide to write another book, that would be amazing too. I find you very fascinating and very down to basically what everyone else is. Okay. Mom told him a million times that it wasn't even that good of a deal. I peel, don't rip off the paper because I know Mom likes to save a wrapping paper scrap from every present, and if I rip instead of peel, the paper won't be as intact as she'd like it to be. Dustin says Mom's a hoarder, but Mom says she just likes to preserve the memory of things, so I peel. I look up at everyone watching Grandma's there with her poofy perm and her button nose and her intensity, the same intensity that always comes out when she's watching someone open a present. She's so invested in where gifts come from, the piece of them, where they were, on sale or not. She must know these things. Grandpa's watching too and snaps pictures while he does. I hate having my picture taken. How ironically funny. Celebrities hate having their picture taken. It's a thing. It's so funny to me. It's also probably annoying after a while. It's like, dude, enough. Will you stop? Way too much. Like, knock it off. They probably get annoyed because it's like all the time. Okay. I'm almost be mad if I didn't love him so much. Dad's there, half asleep like always. Mom keeps nudging him and whispering to him that she's really not convinced his thyroid is normal. Then Dad says, my thyroid is fine, in an irritated way, and goes back to being half asleep for 5 seconds later. This is their usual dynamic. Either this one or all of screen. Alexa, call Chris.
Calling Chris Ayott's mobile.
Oh. Oh.
Did you? This is why you're supposed to eat your lunch and take your medicine. Let's put Jeanette McCurdy aside because obviously she's making you upset. I'll keep your page, which is the very first page, so not too hard to keep. Yeah, you ready to get up now?
Look.
Yeah, you sit there in the shadow box for a bit.
The camera's on.